has a something that they're going to add to your life to either make it better or to make it worse. And you need to determine that, and you need to slowly but surely, as a matter of fact, not even slowly, you need to rapidly make a decision on whether that person is going to be a part of your life or not a part of your life. So not even slowly, rapidly make that decision. And the reason why I say rapidly, because life is short. Life is short, and so the decision we make in life, they determine the direction we're going to go when it comes to creating a good life or creating a bad life. So if we take our time in figuring out who's going to be in our life and who is not going to be in our life, right? Then we have to then, okay, make sure that that decision, okay, that affects us is going to be quick and decisive. And it can't be quick and decisive based on assumptions. You can't make assumptions and then turn around and assume that you're going to have a good life. No, you have to be decisive in your decision, and being decisive in your decision means that you have to judge individuals on a one-on-one basis, and that takes hard work. Having a good life is simple, but it is not easy, right? And the reason why I say it's the simple is because it's just a matter of saying if somebody is good for you, then they're in your life. If somebody is bad for you, they're out of your life. And that sounds simple, right? But the difficult part is the fact that you have to evaluate each individual that comes into your life based on what they bring to your life, and whether it is conducive to your growth or whether it is a detriment to your demise. So I tell people all the time, you have to be very, very firm in your decision when it comes to having people in your life. All right. Now, I talked about earlier when I was on my walk this morning about being firm, fair, and consistent, and learning how to judge people based on the actions that they bring into your world, the actions that they bring into your life. And that is difficult for a lot of people to do because it takes some work. It takes some emotional work, right? It doesn't take physical work, right? It doesn't take push-ups. It doesn't take jumping jacks. It doesn't take running in place. It takes you putting yourself out there emotionally and determining whether you're going to make a decision to keep somebody in life or move somebody out of your life. And so that has probably been one of the most difficult things for me when it came to moving forward in my life. Now, I'll tell you guys this. Once I decided that this is what I was going to do and how this was going to be, how I determined how my life turned out, then guess what? Every day I was moving people in my life or out of my life based on how they were going to hurt me or benefit me. And the reason why I use the word hurt me is because a lot of times when you use different language when it comes to having a good life or a bad life, you tend to say, well, it's okay, it's not that bad. But when you start to use words like hurt me, now your mind associates that with pain. And when you associate things with pain, now you begin to move, right? Now you begin to aggressively make decisions, because we constantly move toward pleasure when it comes to things in our life, and we more often move away from pain when it comes to the decisions that we make in life. So that's what we have. We have two perspectives in life. We have pleasure and we have pain. And so when someone continually brings you pain, what you begin to realize is that maybe that person isn't good for my life. So because that person isn't good for your life, now you make a decision, okay, whether you need to move that person out of your life or whether you need to change the relationship that you have with that individual. And so that is how you begin to move in a positive direction and have good things happen for you in life. And so that is where I'm at, guys. That is where I'm at. I am at a point in my life where I have a very good idea of people who bring me pain and people who bring me pleasure, right? But that's important, right? But I also am at a point in my life where I know individuals that are good for me and individuals that are bad for me. So now, when I'm doing all this, guys, understand this whole big picture, right? As I told you, I know people who bring me pain and pleasure, and I know that people are good for me and bad for me. So here's what it is: super next level intelligent thing kicks in my life when it comes to determining who is going to be in my life and who is not going to be in my life, right? Not all pain that you feel is bad pain. That's right, guys. Not all pain that you feel is bad pain, and not all pleasure that you seek is good for you. So those are two things that help me to separate people that came in my life and people that I removed from my life. So there are certain people that are just party people. They're good, they're fun, they make you laugh, they make you feel fantastic, right? But they are not the people that you need in your life. They're not the people who are going to help you to move forward to create the life that you want. They're not the people. They're the good time people. They're the temporary band-aid on a permanent solution. They're not the people that you need in your life, guys. So here's the deal. You need people in your life that are permanent solutions, right? People that are going to allow you to move forward. People that are going to enrich your soul. People that are going to enrich your decision making. Because it is your decision making that's going to determine how your future turns out. Right? So anybody in my life that I'm dealing with in my life, they have to be an individual that's going to allow me, okay, to be creative, number one. And number two, they cannot at any circumstance stop my creativity for creating value. Because my mission in life is to give value to as many people as possible. So if my mission in life is to give value to as many people as possible, then guess what? I can't allow anyone to stop me from that mission, from giving value. So everybody who comes into my life, everybody who comes into my wheelhouse of existence has to be somebody who is giving value to me so that I can give value to the rest of the world. And that is the importance that comes in learning how to deal with people and learning how to determine who needs to be in your life and who does not be into your life. And also, full circle, guys, it helps you to determine, right, how you go about building relationships with people. Building relationships with people is very, very important, and it is the essential element to having a good life, guys. And I hope all of you guys know this, right? So when you are developing a relationship with people, what you need to understand is this, right? Knowing what somebody means to you in your life is just only one part of the relationship issue, right? One part, knowing what they mean to you, right? It can be a wife, it can be a friend, it can be an